Good morning, you guys. It's VB, your Psychic BFF. And before we get started, if you're feeling called to stay, let's just take a couple deep breaths together. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and hold. And just focus on being open to receive whatever messages are coming through for you today. So I was really feeling like whoever this message is for, you could be going through a phase right now where you're just being redirected a lot. Maybe you've been applying to jobs, or maybe you just got let go from a job and you're kind of being pushed out of things right now that aren't really fully in alignment with your highest good and your highest path. So the redirection is actually something that is going to be for your benefit in the long run, even if right now it's just kind of feeling like this is something that's really difficult and challenging for you. So the Nine of Cups in reversed, usually this card when it's upright is talking about things that are fulfilling you and things that are sort of like a emotional or wish fulfillment. And so in this case, when we're talking about redirection, I feel like whatever you've moved on from is actually something that was draining your energy quite a bit. So because this is something that's being pushed out of your path in order for you to kind of be on the highest timeline for yourself, you're coming in as the star. So the star in tarot usually takes place after a tower moment. So we have a collapse of things in our life and things in the timeline that aren't really aligned with us anymore. And you're coming into the star energy. So you could be an Aquarius, you could be someone that's a creative type, and you could be someone that wants to work in entertainment, or someone that's kind of like a creative, working in a creative space, or just someone that does well kind of doing things their own way. And so if you've typically been following a path up until this point that wasn't really aligned with who you are as a person, things that are kind of blocking that creative outlet and are really sucking the life out of you just really aren't fulfilling anymore. And sometimes the universe or God or whatever it is that you believe in, some type of divine intervention of sorts has taken place in your life. And so the next card that we have that came out is the Lovers, which is also a soulmate card, or sometimes it's also associated with Gemini season, which we just had. It could be that these sort of divine interventions that are taking place, if it is a specific relationship that just ended, you might be meeting someone during the next couple of months that would be considered a soulmate. Or this could potentially just be the case that now you're in sort of more of an energy of divine alignment. So opportunities are going to be knocking on your door. You're going to be going out and meeting different people that are kind of more so aligned with your soul path. And because you allowed things to fall apart, better things are going to actually be able to kind of come in and find more sense of alignment with you. So this could be a time in your life that just feels a bit tumultuous. And maybe you're just not really sure what the next step is going to be or what that looks like. But sometimes when you step out onto the path and you don't really know what comes next, that's really sort of when the magic can really start to happen. So this card talks about choices. There might be a lot more choices that come in for you during this time, or it might just be telling you that you're able to kind of take a step back from the situation and have more of a bird's eye view. And because you're not looking for old ways of doing things, there's actually many more options and choices in front of you that you're able to consider at this time. And it's also going to lead to something that's more victorious for you, something that's giving you public recognition and success, and things that are going to really bring a lot of victory, success, and fulfillment to your life. So I think that also comes from just being more direct and sharp and making decisions that are more aligned with what you need to be doing right now. And if there are any sort of habits or vices that are kind of keeping you trapped in the past that aren't really beneficial as you move forward into this new direction in life, that's also something that you might want to consider. And if there's any sort of gratitude practice that you can start doing, or just kind of leaning into having more faith and trusting in the divine that things are orchestrating themselves for your highest good, I think that'll also be really helpful. And for our last card, we have the Hermit. So this could be asking you to kind of take some time to reflect and go inward, and kind of get more clear on what it is that you want to be doing right now. So maybe you're someone that kind of likes to seek outside opinions on everything before you make a decision. And I think that this is really saying that you need to take the time to focus on yourself and to focus on what's going to actually make you happy and fulfilled. That might not look the same for everyone. And so instead of kind of crowdsourcing those opinions to other people, if you take that time to really just like focus inward and get to know what it is that you want, I think you're going to be a lot more happy in the long run, and you're going to be feeling a lot more fulfilled. So while this time can be really difficult, just know that you'll soon be able to see the forest through the trees. And so sometimes when you step onto this new path where you're not really able to see anything and you're not really sure what the right next step is, that's actually a good thing, because you're doing something new and you're taking a bold risk. So hopefully that helps, and let me know if that resonated for you. Drop an emoji in the comments. Maybe let's put the star. We'll put the star for the star card, because you are a star, okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye.